due to diffraction, the image formed by a lens will have a pattern like this. It has got a very bright central maximum, as you can see the central circle surrounded by alternate dark and bright fringes. The image is the central maximum. The remaining thing is not to be considered. Now suppose you have a lens of diameter d. The image is formed, image of some object is formed at the focal point. Then the image will look like this. The image will not look like this. The image will have a bright central region. Any image will have a bright central region whose radius is given by 1.22 lambda by d into f. Keep this in mind. So when you say image of a lens, the central portion is given more importance. Fine. Now suppose there are two objects at the same time. The lens is forming images of the two objects at the same time. In the first diagram you can see the two central maxima are separated. You can see them separately. In a graphical representation, the central maximum curves are not meeting. Central maximum can be seen separately. In the second diagram, the images came closer. So the two overlapped. So you can see the intensity graph also got an overlapping. In the third case, they completely overlapped. So one central maximum falls on the other one. So when you look at the images, if you look at the third image, you won't be able to say whether it is one image or two images because they overlapped completely. But the second one you can see, in the second diagram you can see there is a separation between them. So we say there are two objects. In the first diagram, there is very clear that there are two objects. So we will say the first diagram here is well resolved. When I say first diagram, this is the first diagram, well resolved. Second diagram, just resolved. Third diagram, unresolved, not at all resolved. So the condition for resolving, the minimum condition is second one. That means they should be felt as if there are two separate images. Mathematically, what is the condition? Mathematically, this is a condition. You can see the first diagram. In the first diagram, when I say first diagram here, this is the first diagram, second diagram, third diagram. In the first diagram, the two central fringes are separated. The two central fringes are separated by sufficient length. I will show you that one. They are separated like this. In the second diagram, they started overlapping, and see the condition for just resolving is the second diagram. That means center of one and the center of the other should be separated by a distance equal to radius. Center to center distance is equal to radius. That's an important point. And this radius can be given in linear size as 1.22 lambda by d into f or 1.22 into lambda by d as an angular size. You should know that this is linear size, this is angular size. Fine. Now take the case of a microscope. In a microscope, objects are kept at the same distance. So these are objects, object 1 and object 2. They are kept at the same distance. Say this is the distance between the two objects. Now the first object will have its image, the central maximum. Second will also have its central maximum. Now imagine if O1 and O2 approaches each other. If you bring the objects closer, D will decrease. When D decreases, what will happen? The two central maximum will start approaching each other and finally they will overlap. And then you can apply all these conditions over overlapping. If they get separated, you can see them separately. If it is this the case, this is just a resolution. If they overlap, then you will not see them separately. So what is the condition? That they are just resolved. For just resolving, the center to center distance should be, this distance should be equal to the radius 1.22 lambda into f by d. For this to happen, there is a minimum value of d. So the minimum value of the distance between them, so that the center to center distance is such that the images are just resolved, is called limit of resolution of the microscope. So limit of resolution of microscope is the minimum distance between two objects, that is the distance d, minimum distance d, so that images are just resolved. So that images are just like the second case. So for microscope it is a minimum distance. Now for a telescope, objects are celestial objects. So they are not at the same distance from the lens, because one star can be here and one star can be far behind that one. So you are not talking about distance, you are not talking about a distance, rather you are talking about the angle. You can see if the two stars come closer, the angle will decrease. When the angle decreases, the images will overlap. So there is a minimum angle between two objects, so that images are just resolved. That's called the angular limit of resolution of a telescope. It's given by 1.22 lambda by d. You are not multiplying it by f, this angular size. Fine. See, it does not depend on the star. Suppose that you have one more star here. Then you can see star number 1, star number 2 has a separation, star number 1 and 3 has a separation. The separations are different, but angle is the same. That's why we gave importance for angle in telescope and distance in microscope.